Hello guys, welcome back to my Harshita Steno classes. In this video, we are going to read out the outlines which we have written in the video previous, which I already uploaded. So let's read this outline of the Kailash Chandra 1 volume 1 access 2. So let's start. I should like to make a few observations on the budget. This budget marks a turning point in the history of our country. It is not used or attempting, as some of my friends have done, either to demarcate the budget from very strongly or to suggest that we are not witnessing a new revolution in our method of physical training and technique. I want it to be quite clearly pointed out to my friends that we have now facing the lean years of Indian finance. Hitherto we had revenue surpluses, here a form of public saving, and which were meant to be utilized for capital development. Here, after this form of public revenue surplus have will not be available. We are therefore to find out ways and means of meeting our great program of national reconsideration at minimum cost. My point is that the deficit on revenue account will not be of the order of about rupees 19 to 20 crores. Here let me point out that I don't agree with those of my friends in the finance department who have attempted to suggestion that rupees 9 or 18 crore which are obtained from Pakistan should be put to the revenue side on the budget. They are to be put on the capital side, but doesn't seriously alter the trend of my argument. What I am suggesting is that we would have to prepare for the deficit of a much higher order even on the revenue side, that out of should make us realize that there are very many problems which we have to face, and that we have to undertake ways and means of increasing resources of our country so that it might be possible for us to have a greater amount of surplus or a greater amount of public savings for the purpose of financing capital department development. The finance minister, in the course of his speech, deputy minister pointed out that the deficit during the past 2 months were of the order of rupees 83 crores. I venture humbling with him because I feel that when we are talking of deficits, we must take into account overall deficit incurred by the central government, and that would be of the order of rupees 200 crore during the years of relatively light expenditure. We had a shortfall of about rupees 200 crore. Undoubtedly, now we are of to have a very great amount of expenditure. We might have a greater amount of deficit, and I will have to find out ways and means of our capital expenditure. Some members have pointed out deficit financing is good. It's good. Have pointed out it's one honorable member who preceded me pointed out it could be light willing to enter into the merits of deficit financing or demerits of it. Sir, the time has now come when we should face realities. I do suggest that we have to indulge in deficit financing, because without indulging in deficit financing it would not be possible for us to indulge in a capital expenditure on such a large scale. But we have, talking of the school of deficit financing, I would like to place before the house and the finance minister two great limitations which face us. The first limitation that we faces us is that concerning the internally price level. The Honorable the Finance Minister referred to the cost of living. He said that he was to keep watch over the cost of living so that it may be possible up within a short period of the balance of capital development. But there is another limitation which has also to be bearing in mind, which has received as much notice as it should have done in all the discussion that have taken place or deficit financing. That limitation is the external limitation, or the limitation which on account of our balance of payments position. I think this is as important, Mr. Deputy Speaker, as the internally price level. I should like to elaborate that particular point a bit more, because I feel that time will shortly arrive when we might have either to reconsider our policy, or might have been, or might with have to leave the of which we are a member. The second serious limitation is as serious as the first. What would be the consequences of deficit financing of our balance of payments? The finance minister, in his budget speech, points out that so far as the balance of payment position is concerned, they have now, whether it is might expenditure, my accident, or design, a favorably balances, that they have contributed about rupees 63 crores to the dollar pool during the past 6 months. But the we have but the improvement we indulge in deficit financing, we have to prepare for of our balance of payments. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share, and keep